So, today's video is your daily reminder or weekly to always stay in your lane. Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to review um, two fragrances that I recently purchased, and let's just get right into them because these weren't what I was expecting. Fragrances I have today were purchased from OH Des Colognes. You know, I stand Eau de Cologne and the fact that I can get decants of fragrances before I buy a full bottle, before I commit to a full bottle. So this is a decant of Donna Karan Cashmere Mist, and yes, I know what you're saying, Donna Karan, but that are from like the 90s. Girl, she is. As soon as I didn't even spray it, I opened it from the box and immediately sniffed it, and I was like, why this smelling this? It brought me back to when I was 10 years old, honest to God. It smells like, let's first get into the notes. Get ahead of myself. So cashmere mist is cashmere, musk, leather, and what else? Cashmere wood, musk, suede, and sandalwood. So I was looking for something that would sit close to the skin, that I can comfortably wear to work and not feel as if I'm going to overpower my colleagues in terms of in the office. And that's what made me gravitate towards cashmere mist, because the notes are usually notes that are very strong but skin-like, and I'm also looking to dabble in more Arabian type notes, Arabian type fragrances, and that's why I was drawn to the sandalwood. But as I sniffed it, I immediately thought of Charlie by Revlon. Do you remember Charlie? Charlie by Revlon. They had Charlie White, Charlie Red, Charlie Blue, Charlie Gold, and my mom, being a perfume fiend herself, had all at one point in time or another. So I sniffed it, immediately thought of Charlie and all the different Charlies that there are in existence or were. Like Charlie is a perfume that I think came out in the 70s and was available in Pennywise all up until 1999. So immediate Charlie vibes, but it's still it's still slightly sweet. It's slightly sweet, it's musky, it does sit close to the skin, but it's not a note composition that I usually go for. Even Marvin from Eau de Cologne, when I collected it from him, he's like, what make you think to get cashmere mist? Because when I was putting it out for you, this doesn't, I know you're more adventurous than that. And I explained to him, he's like, okay, well, he understood why, but this ain't me. This is not me in the slightest. This is my mom. Like I'm immediately, like, as I smell it, I remember my life when she wore this. Her signature scent now is Alien by Terry Mugler, but there was a point in time when I was in primary school where all she wore is Charlie, and this smells like Charlie. Smells like Charlie. Next fragrance is a unisex scent, again from Eau Des Colognes. I got a decant from Eau Des Colognes. And this one, like I said, I've been trying to dabble more with Arabian notes. And this one is going to require some pronunciation because she ain't in English. Ard al Zar Ard al Zafaran. Ard al Zafaran Oud 24 Hours. That's the name of the fragrance, and it's supposed to be a dupe or a smell just like Black Orchid by Tom Ford. I've smelled Black Orchid by Tom Ford, and I like it for oud. I didn't smell this yesterday. I like it for that. Like there's a little chocolatey note in there, which I'm realizing I like. I don't like to eat it, but I don't mind smelling it. So Oud 24 Hours by Ard al Zafaran. Hey, I got it. Ard al Zafaran. I'll put the notes up somewhere around there. There is a chocolate note in there. It's supposed to be unisex. I realize that's my gig these days. It's supposed to be unisex, and it's very strong, but it also, I don't know what it is with these two fragrances, but this actually reminds me of my dad. This reminds me of my dad. My dad was a very confident man, so he would pull off sweet scents. This is a sweet scent. And when it dries down, you get that chocolate. Forgive me if the camera is shaking. I'm on the bed, and you're right now propped up on a lot of things. I don't have my usual setup, but I wanted to get this video out. I need to stop shifting because the camera will shake more. I wanted to get this video out, so it's a little precarious, girl. So this, I don't see myself wearing this today. This might get me in trouble. It's very sexy, confident, but like the person wearing this, I see her. Okay, I might wear this on Friday. I see her in boots, denim jeans, and a blazer. And she's bossy, but you let her be. I'm loving this. Even though it reminds me of my dad, it doesn't make me feel matronly like how Cashmere Mist makes me feel matronly. And Marvin did say that when he bought Cashmere Mist to decant for people to try, he bought that in with moms in mind. And when he said moms, not like me with a little pick-me who hasn't even hit double digits yet, but like my mom type of age group. He bought Cashmere Mist with those type of moms in mind, and it does make me feel a little aged. I don't know if it's because it brings me back to the 90s, but it both makes me feel aged and also makes me feel like a kid, because it reminds me of when my mom wore Charlie, and it smells like Charlie. Probably doesn't have the same notes as Charlie, as any of the Charlies, but it has that similar vibe. Yeah? Where's this? Ooh. She's sexy. You know what this is giving me a vibe of? This is a less sweet Carolina Herrera Good Girl. So it has that pungent kick, but the same kick that you get from Carolina Herrera Good Girl, but this is less sweet, whereas Carolina is a little more sweet. That's the vibe, not the smell. Doesn't smell similar, but it's a similar vibe. There's a difference. Ooh. We love this. We love this. like the initial note reminds me of my dad, but as it starts to dry down, like I'm smelling it as it's fallen on my thigh here, as it starts to dry down, I'm getting the chocolatey notes and that kind of boastful warmth. I hope you all understand how I describe notes, and it's a particular vibe, a confidence that you get. Not least confidence, a confidence that you get in this note, in this fragrance. Like you can't be timid at all. So that's it. How you're liking my kept housewife vibe today? I kind of have a Zoom meeting, so hence the reason my face is beat, but we still have on a silk room. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, and tell me what perfume have you gotten recently that you enjoy, or what's your parents' signature scent that reminds you of when you were a kid and that's all they wore. Alright, so enjoy your day. Bye.